Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Divine Rebel. My name is Racy, and I'm going to be giving the messages for you today. For those of you not familiar with me or the channel, I have no filter. I don't sugarcoat my messages. If that is not your thing, I'm always very respectful. I give you the opportunity to sign off now because, I read how I read. These are general messages, so please take them as they resonate and leave them if they don't. If they don't force them to fit. There are other readings and other signs that would probably behoove you to watch, especially, outside of your sun sign, looking at your moon sign, your rising sign, where your Jupiter is, and all that stuff says a lot. So make sure you understand how the different signs relate to your chart and the people that you cross watch for. These are the January readings. I do the 2021 forecasts where I break down each month in advance. Those are going to be exclusively on Patreon. Okay, as of the first of the month, all of those will start going up on Patreon. Now, for those of you not familiar with Patreon, Patreon charges your patronage when you sign up for that month, whatever the current month is, and then renews your patronage on the first of the month thereafter. So signing up on the last day of the month will charge you for that month, and then it'll go into the following month and allow you to continue with your patronage the following month, but it happens on the first. So to avoid double charges or surprises like that, I'm just trying to give you a little bit of a heads up. It is best to sign up on the first of the month, just for that reason, right? Because Patreon charges you for the month you sign up and then the first of the month after that, okay? With that said, we are going to be getting into these energies. This is for Virgo and those with strong or significant Virgo placements in their chart. So if you know what house Virgo rules in your chart and what's in there, it can give you some specific insights into, a certain area of your life, right? So Virgo and Virgoian energies. The universe is focusing on your sacral chakra healing, specifically your relationships. And I was getting this strong feeling looking at the card that you're in a vibration of finally being able to feel like you're walking forward hand in hand, or side by side or together with someone forward, that you're on the same path to the same goal. It doesn't have to be romantically. This is between two people. There's an understanding of forward movement and that they are hand in hand in this, and very close to you and what matters in your life. This is why you're walking this path with them. Finally, in a place feeling like you can move forward. This is freedom to accept and trust the intimate and delicate details of the dynamic that allow you to walk together, right? Because I'm drawn to the way the fingers are intertwined, and it's very delicate. They're not clutching. It's just a very delicate, my hands intertwined with yours, like walking down this path that we're intertwined together, right? Being in this vibration, dealing with sacral chakra energies. This could be mother energy, someone who holds that archetype present in your life, whether it's your mother, grandmother, actual mother to your children, right? Something like that. It's your ability to create something that's in essence going to result in joy. That you're able to walk this path together. It's to create joy, which is ultimately what the sacral chakra brings when it's in a healed state, brings in joy. With that said, the top of the deck is the Three of Wands, and the bottom of the deck is the Ace of Chalices. So you're in this vibration of feeling whole and feeling very blessed by a purging process. That you've hit the beginning of your journey as a whole self, feeling whole. This is the beginning of your journey feeling whole. We know what our journey felt like when we were chaotic. But this is the beginning of your journey feeling whole. This is preparing you for overflow. Emotional, eternal gratitude. It's preparing you for overflow. With the 4 cards underneath, we start the month of January. The Queen of Swords came out in the reverse, followed by the 2 of Swords in the reverse, followed by the Queen of Wands, and then the Page of Swords. The Queen of Swords in the reverse, and we've been talking about this goose. I'm using the Prismavision Tarot, and the Suit of Swords are certain cards that are syncing up. You might want to watch the Aries reading if you have strong Aries in your chart, right? Strong Mars or something like that. Mars and Aries or your woundings, right? But I'm feeling like this Queen of Swords in the reverse, the goose, the feminine energy on this card has the goose's mouth shut, tied shut, and it's with an orange ribbon, right? Talking about the sacral chakra healing. The ferocious mother goose is zipped shut. It's been silenced, right? It's been silenced. The aggressive maternal energy that someone was exuding has been silenced. They can't be that anymore, right? The angry, aggressive, maternal energy, this mother goose can't do it. And it's the release of this, okay? The reversals I'm reading as a release of these energies. I think that goose looking back has nothing to say, right? There's nothing to say that would be sharp or attacking, right? There's no need to actually attack. It's been shut down. And so you're not moving forward blindly, right? This 2 of Swords that follows in the reverse, you're not moving forward just blindly waving your swords around because you hear things in the woods and, you don't realize that what you're waving your sword at is a heart floating by on these rippling waves of divinity in the air, transformation in the air. You're not just forging ahead thinking you need to attack everything that you don't understand, right? And it develops into the Queen of Wands. This Queen of Wands is understanding that everything around you, and we're blind, what we see is what we perceive it to be. If we think everything is a threat and we perceive everything as a threat, then we'll always feel threatened. But when we go through the purging, right, that you see on the 3 of Wands, when we go through the purging around the 3rd week of the month, this is the heart space, understanding what the soul's will is. This is understanding on a heart level what your soul's will is and what that looks like when it manifests. You're seeing just how much needed to transform and how much it has. Because as we get to the Page of Swords at the end, this is that goose. It's the wing. It's completely filled with color. There's wind rushing from the sides. There's this flutter, this flood of butterflies flying at you, as you're on the edge there. And you're seeing this huge transformation just flying right at you, and you're kind of blown away. I think you're kind of blown away, realizing that someone is so much more than what they were projecting before, that there's so much more they're capable of, that they are capable of transformation itself, that all of that energy that's toxic can literally be shut out. It can be silenced in the experience from manifesting, and it can completely transform. It can completely evolve. It can get in touch with its spirit. Someone maybe you felt who was far away from their best self or their best version, and they were going to crash and burn or stomp all over something or destroy it, whatever. They didn't. They didn't. And it's because you went through a transformation and you're embracing your life whole. The minute you decided to enter union within energies, when you realized what it is you deserved and what you have to give, and that what you give is enough, and it's beautiful, and it's appreciated and returned to you. Your transformation into becoming whole is what allows this past energy to heal, to transform. It's what allows you to be blown away in your perception. That you're being initiated into a time where you get to see things that are new. You're moving forward on a path with someone after a transformation has taken place. You're not blind. There's a lot of truth energy here. Releasing of the blindfolds, releasing of the masks. Embracing the fact that maybe we were in a chaotic belief system, and that chaotic belief that would have manifested had to change, and it does. And now looking back at things, you're seeing just how different it all is. Just how different it all is. I hope this helps, Virgo. You understand, because I feel like this is something that has really helped you grow. Really help you grow, forgive me. You're letting go of maybe even silencing your own heart's truth. That you know the truth in your heart when you hear it. It's not just another sound in the woods. You know the truth in your heart when you hear it. And you're learning that truth, when spoken, when acted on, when pulled into the creation of your reality, it creates amazing things. It creates amazing healing. It creates amazing transformation. It blows your mind. You realize you can move forward, right? You realize that you could have put yourself essentially on a path of joy, and you're taking everybody with you. You're hand in hand, taking everybody with you down this path of joy, because you approached the journey, the path, whole. This is the beginning of your path whole. So I hope this helps. I look forward to doing your 2021 forecast on Patreon. I do hope to see you there. Until next time, guys, this is Divine Rebel Racy signing off. Remember always to love each other, and most importantly, love yourselves. Bye, everybody.